Last week I made a fire piston, but in order to use a fire piston you have to have some kind of kindling with a really low ignition point. I use char cloth, so this week I'm going to show you how you can make your own char cloth using some basic stuff you probably already have around the house. First you're going to need some kind of metal can. You can use an old soup can or a soda can with the top cut off. Then you're going to need some 100% cotton cloth. I'll just use this old t-shirt I had lying around. I'll start by just cutting a small rectangle off of the shirt. It needs to fit inside this can. To make it fit more easily inside the can, I'll cut it into some smaller square pieces. Once they're ready, you just throw them into the can. Next we need to cover the can with some aluminum foil. Try to make the top nice and tight. Then poke a small hole in the top of the can. The next step is to throw this on some kind of fire. Since I'm at home, I can just use my barbecue grill. You can use pretty much anything, but don't do this inside your house. I'm going to set the grill to its high setting, and then start it up. Then close the lid and let it heat up. Once it's heated, set the can over the flames and close the lid. Now I'll set a timer for 5 minutes to remind me to check on it. After 5 minutes you should see some smoke pouring out of the hole like this. This is a good sign. You want to keep checking on it every 5 minutes until you don't see smoke anymore. This is why you don't want to do it in your house. When it stops smoking, you're all ready to go. Carefully remove the foil, and then dump out the cloth. It should be more black, very dry, and easy to tear with your fingers. This little piece of cloth is so dry, you can light it with just a spark. But to make sure we did it right, let's put it to the test. There we go, we've got a small ember. This little ember is enough to start a real fire. So this char cloth is really useful to have when you're camping or any survival situation. Let's try it again for good measure. There we go, works like a charm. So to make yourself some char cloth, all you really need is 3 things. 100% cotton cloth, a small metal container that you can poke a hole in the top of, and fire. If you like this video, don't forget to like or subscribe.